mental fortitude to try to get these
Diaphone?
Like, that's awesome. That's
Yes.
You can put your controller away. You don't need to play.
Sounds good. Put it away, boys.
He's entered Zen.
He's entered Zen.
You're disgusting. You have issues.
Okay. Yes. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes.
Let's go to Japan, boys.
you are the worst player ever. That was
Hello.
there he is.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
Yo, what up, man?
Buddy.
Hello.
Nice job. Congrats to Skara. Back to back.
Yeah. We were saying.
I know
That's
he
what
was
we're
going to say it
saying.
to you.
Could have done
What
without.
do you mean,
Yeah, he's literally the back-to-back champ. He put the prize in the bag twice.
That is crazy. Yeah, I guess I did.
Wait, so Street Fighter must be your game, I guess, huh?
You know, like it's so funny because the first one I was like, I didn't practice enough the first time. The second time I'm gonna make it for real, and I just get like sickness and put in bed like off my feet for 4 days, and it's just brutal.
But I think it's the best Street Fighter you played if it makes you feel any better. And I feel that way about watching everybody. Like, first of all, after the last slam, I know that Diaphone and Albert, you guys are on the same team, right? You guys really want to come back.
We were pissed.
Yeah, you guys were pissed. At TwitchCon, every time I saw you guys, you would just be staring longingly into the distance and be like, that could have been me up there. So I appreciate the lock-in. And I got to say, Diaphone, nice job clutching it up. You should buy your wife a ticket to Japan for waking her up.
Actually, I didn't wake her up, so we're good.
Oh, okay. So then you don't have to buy a ticket at all.
Yeah, checkbook saved.
Yeah, okay. So that's family finance 101 right there, gamers. We're good to go. But I was really impressed with your performance. Like, what was some of the prep work you put in for yourself for this event? Like, how did you like prep Street Fighter for the slam?
Yeah, so obviously after the last slam, I was like really motivated, right? So in October I played Sparking Zero, and then in November I played Guilty Gear Strive, and then in December I also played Guilty Gear Strive. So I think that helped, but no, realistically, like you mentioned it a few times, and I was like, hey, I DM Sajam. I'm like, when's the slam going on? Like, am I in? Like, what's going on? He's like, all right, I got you. I started locking in, right? So a couple things, I just started playing. Yeah, that definitely helps. Kimberly got buffed, and I really enjoy Kim. I think she's a lot more fun than Aki. Maybe not better, but more fun. And when I have fun with the game, I'm more motivated to practice it. So I was like actually playing a lot off stream, which is something I don't normally do for Street Fighter. And I really liked her, right? So I was more motivated to stick with it. I got coaching from Psycho. That's I don't think I would have won those matches without Psycho. I'm not gonna lie. So definitely helps to be coached as well. I also figured like being coached would kind of help me be a better coach too. So definitely A++ would recommend just in general. And I played more. That's the TLDR. Also, I've been training for a half marathon, and I think that kind of training has actually helped me with fighting games, because it you might be getting lamed out by Guile, but then you're like, damn, I just ran 8 miles yesterday. Like what is this, bro? I can wait 30 more seconds. So I think it's a combination of a few things.
Nice. I like that. That's a good answer. Also, I want to say nice job to Box for locking in and playing the best Street Fighter I've ever seen him play for this slam.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's got to feel pretty good. First of all, I'm very impressed with a lot of the improvements, but what do you think got you from being stuck around 1500 to over 1700 this slam multiple times?
Oh, actually, it's great that I finally get to tell the story on stream, especially your stream. I was very hard stuck for a long time, and I would say the way I like to play fighting games, as a guy who doesn't play fighting games, is to find fun tricks. When I played in the previous slams, I just found cool gimmicks and traps. And then randomly, right around when the slam was announced, I played against Sajam in a 1st to 10, and I lost 8 to 10. But I was proud of taking 8 sets. And then Sajam, this was off stream. He basically said, Albert, I know you've been considering swapping to Classic and playing on a leverless, but I'm telling you right now that you should stick to Modern and you should stick to a controller, because you can't play regular Street Fighter good enough to warrant the controller swap.
That's true.
And that made me mad. I was like, okay, well, why don't I go learn how to play good Street Fighter then? And he proved it in the next set by like just spamming like moves, and I couldn't punish it in neutral. And he's like, yeah, you don't know how to play like the regular game. You should stick to your bag of tricks. And I was every day since then, I sit there in the lab doing drills, doing punish counters, doing whiff punishments. I sat there. I did no fap for a month to make sure I had the energy and the motivation and the focus to just be able to like punish these with standing heavies.
Mm-hmm. It's true.
Oh god.
This all did happen. And I did just stand there and hit medium kick as Terry, and he was like, what do I do? It's true. Learning how to play regular Street Fighter is the most important thing. And I think it showed in some of the clutch moments where you like legit, like there was no tricks. You even stopped hitting a lot of the buttons that I think you hit before that were good, to be honest with you. Like you like brought it down to a level that I think was even more simple than you had to.
Yeah, Diaphone gave me like an allowance of like, he's like, all right, you're allowed one stupid DI. Do you see me do it against SK? You're allowed one stupid DI per set.
Yeah. I think that it was definitely the best Street Fighter I've seen you play. And not only that, but like the clutch in tournament is the hard part, right? I think that's like you out of tournament, I think always play well, but in tournament, it's so hard. Like it's, as all of you know, I'm sure, like it's, yeah, even like Diaphone, when you clutched it up, I saw you like try to do run and miss the run input and then panicked and then did run slide again. And then you're like, yep, I did it. Like that's, yeah, everybody, it happens to everybody. And tournament is a really, really difficult environment. But I wanted to say for our new players, I was really impressed with Froden's play a lot. As like a brand new player, you did so much good stuff that I'm like super impressed with. And I really appreciate you stopping by the slam. I just want to ask, like, what was your experience like playing? And like, how do you feel like you improved so much from the first day into the second day where you went 5-0 and today where you played awesome?
So I appreciate you having me. I've watched slams before and I'm a big fan of fighting games, but I actually have never really like clicked with Street Fighter in general. Like I remember playing it when I was like a kid and trying like other variations. The last time I tried to play was Street Fighter 5. I didn't really enjoy it. But I really wanted to try getting good at a fighting game because I kind of just miss being good at fighting games or at least trying to get good. And I signed up and everyone's like, you should play modern. You should play modern.
Yo, Daddy, appreciate it.
Fast, but I just chose to play classic. I think I actually filled out the forum. I was telling you, I was like, I don't know why I chose to play classic. This is so much harder because Street Fighter is just such a hard game, man. I think the reason why is just because Street Fighter is just so, at least in my opinion, is so fundamentals driven. There's so much less nonsense going on compared to like the fighters that I play where you just zip around and just do a bunch of BS. And you have to just like, at least in my opinion, to get better, you have to just play straight up. I mean, obviously you can play gimmicky, but I didn't want to play that way.
Right.
And so after the first day where I got like, I did okay, like I did passable, but my wife told me that if I was going to sign up for this event because like my schedule's so packed that I like better win. So I just really like suited up and just like basically didn't sleep very much. I slept like 3 hours a night. I at least labbed as much as I could. And I tried to like grind as hard as I could from day one, day two, because I was just really unhappy with my performance.
Yeah, you played awesome in the second day, especially. I think you went 3-2 in the first day, no?
I went 2 and 3, but like all of them felt like super winnable, and I knew that I could win. So I just like sat down and grinded, and I'm a big believer that just like, you know, practice never lies. So if you just put in the time and the hard work, you'll be able to outwork people to a certain point. And so I did that. I hit up Automatic. He helped me like a ton to help like nail down certain things, the missing links that I didn't really understand about Street Fighter. I'm not gonna lie, I did want it to end like undefeated. I'm kind of like upset that I finished it this way, but it was good because that way Box could slam it down home. It was a good alley-oop. So
yeah, I mean, especially SK was on fire. Like she clutched up against Ko. That was a pretty wild match. Like
yeah. So I'm at least happy that the team did really well. So overall, like it's really fun because I think people really underestimate TFT. They think it's like, you know, RNG game and like it's just like a game that anybody could just get to masters with your eyes closed, and they kind of downplay the skills of a gamer required for it. I just wanted to, I'm just really proud of everyone here. Like every win mattered. Every win mattered. Like the group stage today, like everything was clutch. Everyone chipped in. It's just, that's like the best type of win, like where everyone chipped in. It came down to the wire.
Yeah, people say that about Street Fighter also. They're like, anybody can hit master if they just play. Like you just like do this and lock in and do that. So don't worry. I don't think that's like a TFT exclusive thing. I think people say that about every game. But it is cool that we have Team TTFT as our champs here. And like last, I want to talk to Asa. Like I think of any player in the slam, your improvement from start to finish has like been the most remarkable. Like it's pretty wild to climb as much as you have, and I have no doubt that you're going to hit master in like, I don't know, 2 or 3 days if you keep playing. How did you approach this from start to finish to like get so good so fast?
I just like really like the game, so I was motivated to play a lot. I actually started like a week earlier, like before the slam officially started, and I was kind of nervous. I was like, oh, am I like not supposed to do this? Is this like not fair? But
That's
I
true.
was like, Albert knows I'm playing, and like Sajam knows I'm playing, so it's probably fine. But it helped me a lot that I had like Albert to help me. So I basically had like 2 coaches because I had Albert and Diaphone. I had no shame in picking modern. Like I gave classic a try. But like I'm like, dude, it's already so hard to make your character do what you want. Like, why am I gonna make it even harder?
Yeah.
But yeah, I just really like the game, so I was motivated to spend a lot of time on it. Similar to what Frodan said. I started like a week early, but in the past, like it's been a little over 2 weeks. I have 1,700 ranked matches. So it's kind of a lot. But yeah, and honestly, everyone, not just like my team, has been like really friendly and helping me out. Like I played some. Scrims. I guess I don't know what you call it in fighting games. Like there's friendlies against friendlies against like players from other teams before the first round robin, and everyone just like gave me like a lot of good helpful advice. It was really cool.
Bro, 1,700 matches is beast. That is very impressive. Yeah. But I was going to say again, congrats to all of Team TFT. Congrats to Scar for being a 2-time champion. And anybody have any final words for all of our friends at home about Street Fighter or playing the video game or going to Japan? I'll see you all in Japan, by the way. What up? Like, what do you guys want to do? Gonna go eat, shop? Do some
Food.
Cool stuff? Yeah, food. I've got some recommendations. I'm sure you've also been. I'm sure you have recommendations.
Oh,
I've never been to Japan actually proper, so I'm excited.
Yeah, I do have something for our final words. In Asa's match against Karq, he whipped the super and accidentally did a throw instead, and he was really mad at himself. And Scar was like, even better. And then Asa lost. I just want to you know that happened in the comms.
Oh no!
The throw was gonna kill.
Yeah. No, I remember what you're talking about. I also saw Asa got the thing where he got level 2 on accident instead of level 1. Was that the Robbie match? Maybe.
Yeah. I mentioned it level 1.
Yeah, we literally talked about that last night. It's one of the hard things about playing on modern. I think actually, it's probably the hardest thing about playing on it is. Yeah, it's very easy to get accidental things because the button commands like you don't have emotions, so it's like literally just a button and a direction, and it's easy to get the opposite thing you want.
Yeah, I'm glad I finally was able to beat Karq, who was playing like a beast. But like I was in the tier 2 bracket. I was 0-7 until this final match, so I was glad I was finally able to get a win for my team on the tier 2 bracket.
Oh yeah, I gotta thank Asa for taking my. I went 0-5 in my bracket, and then I got moved to Asa's bracket, and he went like 0-5. Like that bracket is demonic. I think if you have to move up brackets from the last stage of Slam you played at, it's really tough. Like it's super tough, and like he's just so good that he was eventually able to take games off. But like I would have still been floundering up there. You know, I definitely feel like I didn't play that well this time, so I'm hoping to be good when we get to Japan.
It doesn't help that you were sick and stuck in bed. That definitely doesn't make improving easier.
Oh, I had a question. So we know that the top 2 teams are going to Japan. Was there any info about that, or do we just like figure it out later, or like how does all that work?
We have info for you, but everybody else will hear about it later. So you'll be receiving something from us like right now. But yes, we do have details. I mean, my chat joked that like you guys won, so you get like first class tickets and they get economy class tickets. That's not actually happening. No, but we do have some info for you guys about that, and then details about the finals. Yes, that we'll tell you. A lot of it is we have stuff about it, but it's not publicly announced yet, so you guys will know first.
Anything about our opponents in Japan?
Anything about your opponents in Japan? Good luck to the coaches.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I want to also say one thing, if I could. I forgot, but it's extremely important, is that my wife and my sister-in-law has been helping me take care of the family extra while I grind. I told you I slept 3 hours a night. But basically, I like to think that I tried my best to be a good dad, but I had to kind of be like an AFK dad for like 2 weeks. And they like really clutched it out, and I could not have done it without them. And so like we also had, like, even though we had 5 crack team members, we also had some really big support members. So I really thank you, Taylor. Thank you, Michelle.
Hell
Awesome. And you're gonna stay home and watch the child and send them to Japan, right? And they're gonna go in your stead now.
We'll talk after. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll figure that out. Well, congratulations, everybody. Nice job. Any final thoughts from Coach Diaphone before we get out of here?
Dude, my team played amazing. So shouts to them. They grinded it for it. They really work for it. So it's really awesome to see.
Yeah. Thanks to all of you for playing. Thanks to Team TFT. You guys played awesome. And I figured this team would have a lot of fun. Like I said, when I saw this team, you guys would have fun whether you got last place or first place, I think. Like obviously losing is not fun, but I figured you guys would be like a good vibes team. And I'm really impressed you guys won. I don't know who the favorite team was on paper, but like once I saw how much effort you guys were putting in, I was like, dude, this team could definitely do it. You guys played awesome. So congrats everybody.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you, man. It's been great.
Thank you so much for the invite.
Thank you. This event was so fun.
All right.
Oh yeah. All right, time for bed,
Great work,
boys.
everybody.
Later. Good night, everyone. GG's.
Good.
Is anyone staying up or streaming?
Good shit.
No, I'm
No,
exhausted.
I gotta go.
I'm ending right away.
I actually have friends over who've been waiting for hours. So,
Oh wow.
Yeah.
all right. Later, guys.
Peace.
Bye. Later. GG's, guys.
See you
Good
guys in
work.
Japan.
Oh, I'm fucking tired, boys. Yep, time to jork it. Y'all know how it is.